is when you were little, did you think you would get to this point of life?
I didn't think so, but as time progressed, I realized that I had a talent that could have taken me far.
Who was your inspiration when you were little?
That will be my mother.
Why did you wanted to play soccer?
At first, I used to do athletics. So I used to run 400, 1,500 meters. And I realized that wasn't something that I liked very much. And I used to also play another sport we call cricket. I'm not sure if you're aware of it. All right. Again, it was something that I was decent at, but not great. But football was the one that stuck with me and have given me all the opportunities to become who I am and where I'm at today.
How did you feel in your first game playing soccer?
Well, my first game I played at age 12 and I played with boys because at that time in our country, which is Trinidad and Tobago, we didn't have that girls football being as prominent. Now that you having the opportunity to play at such a young age, we didn't have that. So I had to play with boys. Actually, I was the MVP in that competition. But it was great after that, being able to play at the primary level. And that was about, let me say, about 13. And playing with girls, transitioning from boys to girls, it was good because now I was able to take what I've learned from playing against boys into playing against girls. So I was more physical and I play at a higher level because of my exposure playing with boys.
Did you times did you think sometime in a game they it was too hard?
Um, yeah, sometimes it felt a bit hard because, of course, boys are more physical. But you know what? At the end of the day, I realized like I was able to compete somewhat. So that kept me going. And I actually felt a little comfortable because I had like some of my family members who I'm actually comfortable with rather than just playing with random boys. So all of us grew up playing together. So it made me a bit more comfortable, regardless of me feeling a little uncomfortable at first. But then I realized being able to play with them actually helped me with my game for today.
How did you start playing soccer?
I started playing soccer in my backyard. I actually got a lot of licks, and I'm not sure if you understand what I mean, but like my mother whooped my butt a lot for breaking the windows because I could like kick the ball hard and I was like take the ball and kicking it with my cousin and them. And you know what happened? I always miss sometimes and just hit the windows and then I get whooped. But you know what? I'm thankful for that because you know what? It still helped me to be disciplined.
Who helped you now to be playing soccer?
Um, I would say I went through different processes, right? So I started with boys at first, and then I transitioned to females around the age of 13. And from there and then I went to a higher level, which I played at the secondary school level, which was about, let's say 14 years. And then I was playing at that level. I was able to be exposed to the national level. And the national coach saw me then. And then is when my career basically took off. I have been playing for like more than 10 years.
Do you have a fun story to tell us?
Yeah, I think I could tell you about my college experience. So first of all, when I was going off to college, my mom and they told me like, you have to be tough. Um, no prisoners. So no prisoners meaning like when you go on the field, you always have to play hard, right? And I took that into my college career. And when I got on the field with some of the players, because it's a new environment, and sometimes when you're in a new environment, you tend to be a little bit quiet. And one of the girls from the team, they felt like I was playing too physical, right? And she ran and kicked me. And when she kicked me, again, I just keep remembering my mother saying, Karyn, you need to be hard. You need to be a hard person. So I ran right back and I kicked her, right? And both of us start going at each other all the time. But you know what? At the end, I was able to challenge her and she was able to challenge me. So I must say that was one of my fun moments, especially in college, not knowing what to expect. But then when I got there, I actually learned, to step out of my comfort zone and also not to be too uptight, but not everything that my mother told me it was like that. The people that I met along the way was really fantastic, and I enjoyed that a lot.
How many years did you have when you got your first ball?
I think I was probably about 12 because at that time my parents couldn't afford it. So I got my first ball from my coach that actually I learned football from. And that was about 12 years old, where I was able to get that and do some extra work.
Okay. Yes. Good luck. I hope someday I will be like you.
Of course, and thank you, and I wish you all the best as well.